All right, we are at the trailhead. Broccoli Bob just dropped us off, shuttled us up here. We had to shuttle up about 20 miles to get by the trail closure. And again, this is a closure they've done because of the power lines being down on that back section. So our plan is when we flip back from Katahdin, we will do this section and be able to make it up. But for now, there's not much we can do because of the power line issue. But we are at the Peter Mountain Trailhead.
Yeah.
So I think we're ready to go. Kind of brisk.
Yes.
As Joe shivers in the background.
I wasn't ready to get out of the car yet.
Yeah, the car was warm. So anyways, we've got about 12 miles today. It shouldn't be too bad. We're actually thinking we're going to hook back up with Grambo. Let's say that, Grambo. She'll be probably at the shelter. She's getting shuttled up a little bit further, so we'll probably catch up to her on the trail at some point. But we're looking forward to a great day. It's beautiful right now.
Sun's coming up.
Yeah. It's time to move, though, before Joe becomes an ice cube.
What time is it? What are you saying?
It's 7:55-ish.
All right, before 8.
I know, we made it.
Woohoo!
I came across this nice bridge going across the river here. Again, I'm just so glad I don't have to see Joe naked walking across the river again. It's an image I'm not going to be able to get out of my mind. There may be therapy involved in the future. Joe is demonstrating the hiker strut. Work it, Joe. Work it, buddy.
Glamour shot.
Yeah, I'm panning back around here. Okay, nice bridge. All right, we made it up to Bailey's Gap Shelter just for a mid-morning break and snack. Again, we got a fairly light day mileage-wise, so we're kind of taking our time. Took about a 30-minute break here just to sit down and relax. Tough climb coming up to this. I think it was like a 14% grade on a lot of it, which really got the heart pumping. But again, just took our time and taking a long break here to just rest up. But anyways, nice little shelter. Again, kind of the typical shelter that we're finding along the way. We're teaching Joe how to tie his shoelaces. Good job, Joey. Good job, Joey. You did great. You did great. All right.
Give him a little victory dance.
All right, we're got about a half mile to get to the top of the hill, and then we'll have a little bit of ridge walking for a while. And somewhere along there, we'll stop and grab some lunch.
Supposed to be a nice view spot.
We like view spots. All right, we have been walking through this boulder field for probably about the last hour, and it's one of those, a little bit of blowdowns, but it's, you know, just it's the kind of stuff that whoops, will twist your ankles and stuff. You just gotta be real careful in the way you're walking. But we can kind of do a pan around here and kind of see what we're walking through. One of those, again, where you just can't get your rhythm on it, but certainly a different terrain. I'm gonna do my best not to fall down as I film this. But anyway, slow going, but different kind of trail. Ooh, hey, about the time I start filming, it opens up. I like that.
Time for chilling out, having a little lunch. Me and my buddy David.
Yo.
And your lunch was something on a tortilla, right?
Yeah, always on a tortilla.
So was mine.
Classic barbecue chicken.
Classic barbecue chicken. Good.
Good.
I had
I'm gonna have a second one.
I had leftover scrambled eggs on a tortilla that I brought from breakfast, and a cookie and some water. We're at a spot where there is an amazing view. If you look up there behind us, trying to hold it steady, bit of that. And I'm got something else going over there. Just a great place to chillax, take a load off your feet, and enjoy a little lunch. In fact, we're going to get back to eating, so we'll catch you in a bit. So here we are. We're at Wind Rock in Virginia. I believe it's around mile 641 or so. Just incredible panoramic view. I don't know what mountains those are, but we can always go back to Gut Hooks, look at Wind Rock, and try to figure out those mountains in the distance and maybe what unnamed valley that is. But just incredible view. You just see forever. Sitting here earlier thinking about, imagine some of the first settlers from Europe who came here. They get up on a ridge like this and look off and just see the ridges going off into the distance and wondering what's out there. It's amazing. Well, that's good for now.
All right, we made it to the Spur shelter. Got here about 4. Wasn't too bad. Some tough ups and downs there at the end, but overall it's pretty good. But there's a shelter. We're actually tenting out here. There's Mr. Joe's abode and my little guys in the back there. So in all, a pretty good site. We actually have one other hiker here with us, Grambo. Wonderful lady. She is just doing some small section hiking and brings her RV along with her, and then gets shuttled back and forth. But a super lady, great attitude toward everything, and very adventuresome. So she's been real fun to talk to. All right. One of the things we have to do at the end of the day is to do a bear bag. Basically, you want to get your food away from the shelter where your tents are and stuff. So the trick is you got to hang in a tree. So step number 1 is find a rock, and it's not just any rock, it's a special rock.
Special rock that fits in the bag and has enough weight and heft to throw it.
So Joe is going to demonstrate his prowess on throwing the line. Of course, the toughest part is untangling the line.
Yeah, this is always very...
So
it's a disappointing experience, let's just call it that.
The guidelines is you want to try to find a branch that you can get the bear bag about 6 feet away from the tree and about 10 to 12 feet up in the air. The other key thing is to try to find one that a bear can't climb on. So, trying to find a branch that they can't, that wouldn't hold their weight if they tried to do it. So
if they do try, we want them to get hurt.
Yes, not badly, just enough to leave it alone.
Yeah.
So Joe has picked one out up here, which I believe is, let's see if I can find it, that one. And so we'll see.
And I'm going to patiently
the
try
suspense
to
is just thing. It's incredible right now. It's really incredible. Okay, we'll pause this just for a second while Joe gets the rope ready. Got to get it just a special way.
When we did it the other night, it was like I had a bird's nest in my hand when I started out. It's just, I'm being more patient over that log. Take the Caribbean.
All right, meanwhile, back at the bear bag hanging demonstration, Joe has gotten his rope untangled.
I guess I'll leave the
Now
Caribbean
attaching the rock bag to the rope.
Oh, Joe.
I don't operate well under pressure. All right.
Okay, the crowd goes hush. Joe lines up the shot.
We're gonna probably try to hit it about where that Y is, right?
Yeah.
And then the key, not be standing on it, be entangled up like I did.
But the other key is to hold the end of it so it doesn't go.
Get the other end.
Doesn't go flying.
All right, let's see. You gotta get over that mishmash of branches.
And he lines the shot up.
Way to
Look at, there he goes.
Woo!
Woo!
It on the first throw.
Great job, Joe.
Boom!
Woo!
Whoa! That was the man.
All right, he got lucky.
And so we probably can't see that real good, but
on the other side hanging up there.
Yeah.
It is right there.
He made the.
It's gonna come out okay.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did. All right, good job, Joe.
Yeah.
And then later tonight, when we're ready to hit the sack, we will bring our food and these smellables and stuff, and we'll pull them up into the tree, and we should be all set as long as the tree branch don't break on us. But that'll never happen. So, all right.
Shouldn't happen.
All right.
Right.
This is the end of day 10 wrap up. I think I mentioned before we're here at the Spur shelter. Get a pretty good day. We did about 12.4 miles and some tough walking.
Some 12% grade in that first hill we had to go up.
Yeah, and in the rock field, you don't think that would be much, but it just twists your feet all over the place, and your ankles are pretty sore by the time you're done. But luckily, no injuries, so that's a good thing for us.
And we had a full load of ibuprofen. So.
Well, and the other thing is we had a 5-day supply of food in our bag, and that, needless to say, is pretty heavy. I think what I weigh about 7.5 pounds of food that I loaded into my pack last night. So that's always a tough thing when you come out of town and you're full of resupply,
But we eat heavily right away.
we did.
Yeah, we ate a lot.
And it's amazing, you kind of wonder, what are you going to eat? It's all about weight and bulk. So which food weighs the heaviest, I'm going to eat that one first.
Yeah.
Or which one's taking up the most room in the food bag, I'm going to eat that first. So, but yeah, we did good. Did good.
And tonight should be fantastic. We think the low might be 39, 38 degrees. It won't be freezing.
Exactly.
Should get a great night's sleep.
I think this might be, I think the very first night we were out may have stayed above freezing. I'm not sure. We have to go back and look at it, but definitely we're excited about it. And the fact that right now I think it's like 50 degrees, so it's pretty warm. Don't have gloves on, which, hey, yeah, hand time. So from that standpoint, it's good. Tomorrow is supposed to be another pretty day. I don't remember what the high is supposed to be, but I think it's still up in the 50s.
I'll do a quick check while you're doing that.
Okay, our statistician will be checking into that while we finish up. But again, a good day. No complaints. Again, great weather. Feet and legs are holding up. As Joe and I keep telling each other, we can't wait to see what trail legs feel like because we know we don't have them yet. I know my knees were burning coming down this last hill coming into the shelter. And
High near 64 tomorrow.
64.
Wow. It's like summertime.
We're going to be sweating.
Yeah.
We're going to be sweating. So we're enjoying this weather as long as we can. I think the forecast right now is calling for potential rain on Friday, Saturday, maybe into Sunday. But the temps will be up there. So I think in the 50s or even 60, I think, on Friday. So it shouldn't be freezing cold. So if it's got to rain, I'd rather have it be like that.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
We'll see how that goes. Our plan right now is we've got 2 more days that we're going to push into 4 Pines Hostel. Joe's got a box being sent there from a resupply standpoint. So we're going to pick that up. We're not sure yet if we're going to stay there. We probably will because it's going to be late by the time we get there. I think the way we're planning it out, we've got about 18 miles that we're going to try to do tomorrow, and then 16 miles that we'd have to do the next day. What's today?
Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday. So
Get us there Thursday
Wednesday,
night.
Thursday. It's one of the interesting things of through hiking is like what day? I know it's a day. It's got a Y at the end of it, but which one is it? So
it's going to be some butt kicking the next 2 days, but it'll be a good challenge for us. Today was tough, but tomorrow 18 miles and close to 4,000 in ascent that we got to do, and
right.
And 16 with about 3,900 in ascent on Thursday. So
I don't like it when he throws those numbers out. It just
I
sounds
like to
bad.
whine early.
He does a lot of pre-whining.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're going to try to get out here early. Try to hit the trail by about 7, just so we have plenty of time to get those miles done. We think we'll get through it. It's just we've got a couple of tough climbs that we're going to have to do as a part of it.
And we'd like to give a special shout out to whoever's maintaining the trails near the Spur shelter in Virginia, because when we got up, we were fighting rocks and some small blowdown things. As soon as we got up over the top coming down, we were kind of dreading it, but then all of a sudden it's like the trail is just, there's no debris in the trail anymore.
Yeah,
it's all
somebody
pushed off to the side.
Right, from VA, what was that, 613 all the way here to the shelter. You could tell somebody had come along and cleared the trail. So thank you very much for whoever does that. And just thanks to everybody from a maintenance standpoint. I know this has been a tough year. Like I said, we've noticed been a lot of storms, a lot of fresh blowdown. So it's not something that's been sitting for a while.
And COVID restrictions placed upon some of the organizations and teams and things. But
right, so it makes it kind of tough. So, but again, thanks for everything that everybody does to make this trail possible. We appreciate it.
yeah.
So, Well, I think that's about it. Joe, any other last thoughts?
No, I'm looking forward to not freezing my
Yeah.
self in the sleeping bag.
Yeah, me too. So this again, we're looking forward to. Should be warm now. I think it's only get down about 38. So we're hoping that means a good night
We'll
sleep
be
for us.
friskier in the morning.
Exactly. Yeah. So, all right, we will see you all in the morning, and we will go from there.
Yeah. See you down the trail.
All right, have a good night, y'all.
Good night.